Hey, what's up, guys? So we are back here with the final room review here. This is my senior year at the University at Albany in Albany, New York, SUNY School. This is my senior dorm. I am finished for college. I graduated, got my degree in informatics and emergency preparedness, cybersecurity, and homeland security. So we're done here, guys. Give you one quick tour here while we are still here. I'm leaving within the hour here. As you can see, there's a few things here that I haven't thrown out, and I'm going to try my best to get this thing as clean as possible for the move out, but, there's going to be a few things I leave behind just because we don't have space, and we don't have time either because they're kicking us out soon. So, I'm going to do my best to clean it up, but, there may be a few things I have to leave behind. I call it a tragedy of war. Every year there's some type of stuff that I just don't bring with me, unfortunately. It doesn't make it through the cut. Either due to space limits or other various reasons, laziness. I'll be honest, laziness is definitely one of them as well. So I'm going to take you a quick tour through Empire. This is the E district. E's have 4 bathrooms, all private bathrooms here. So I'm going to take a look here. Here's how E's work. There's no wall here. Sometimes the other buildings in Empire, which is like the apartments on campus, have a wall. This one's just one contiguous room here, as you can see here. Here's the kitchen. You get a fully featured kitchen here. You have your washer and dryer unit over here. This is a control panel. Here's your washer and dryer unit. It's been very useful to me. You got nice brands. You got Frigidaire. You got Frigidaire here. Quality brands that we all know much about. Here is the other 2 rooms here. These are locked out because these guys have left the school, so I can't get in here. But I promise it's just the exact same layout as the other side. That's your central AC unit. We didn't really do a good job cleaning it up, but we do have central AC. Here's the main room one more time here. Here's a quick peek here. So my overall review of this room here is overall, I did like it. It's the same thing I had last year, but, it's all good. And, it's the same thing as last year. And you got nice cabinets, you got Frigidaire, you got a Whirlpool, and you got brand names here. So, you'd like to see that, especially when you're spending. This is more than your average dorm, so it's good to see them. Here's the fridge here. You got some stuff here. We're going to have to clean this out to the best of our abilities here, if possible. So, yeah. So, guys, overall, I do like this place. I'm happy to call it my home for senior year of college. If you're prospective students who are looking to get an Empire, definitely reserve as soon as you can because you will run into booking issues if you don't do it immediately. It's highly in demand. It's probably the preeminent on-campus place. And to move on from that, to talk about UAlbany as a whole, overall, 4 years have passed here. I've grown a lot as a person. I'm not the same person I used to be when I came in. If you go back to freshman year, you'll see me how I was there, and I'm definitely a different person now. Overall, I enjoy my experience here. I don't think the actual school itself is very good, but the people you meet here are very unique. They're very hardened. They're very different than your average school because although they call this a party school, it really isn't a party school. So people really have to make up their own fun, and it's really the climate here is horrible. Albany, New York in the winter is horrible climate. No parties really, no traditional parties. It's more like underground stuff. So it's really interesting to see how people do in their native in an environment they're not used to. It's very interesting to see. And it makes you a man or a woman. It really helps you grow up. It's a tough school. Academically, it's challenging. It's a tough environment to be here. Like, you need to be tough. I'll be honest. You have to be tough. But if you're somebody who's worried, think of this honestly like a boot camp. It's not. This place is shit. This place is shit. It's not fun. But think of it as boot camp, and you want to become a man. You want to become a man. When you're done with this place, you will become a fucking man because you have to. You will literally starve and die here if you do not become a man. Because food here is disgusting. Now the campus center has shitty hours. Everything is closed by 11 or 12 p.m. here. So not only do you have no food past midnight, you literally have to and literally in the winter when it's snow, you literally can't get anywhere without spending mad money on Ubers or delivery. So like you will literally die here. You will literally starve to death because this school doesn't give a fuck about your mental health or your food or anything like that. If you do not have a car, if you do not figure out how to become a utilitarian, you will fucking die, honestly. You will literally have a mental breakdown. You will starve to death because this place is horrible food, horrible like fucking transportation things. Like the campus, I'm on campus technically, but the campus center is fucking a mile away from here, and I have to walk in the winter. There's no good. If you have a car, you can't park in the close spots because that's the teachers. You got to park far away. Like this place will really, like the classes are hard. Like this place will really kick your ass. If you're somebody who's like an arrogant high school student, like this place will really kick your ass. Like this place is, I'll be honest, this place is shit. Like let's be honest here, it's tough. It's tough. and mentally, physically, you change your life. And yeah, so overall, that's my review. This place is, all of this place looks like a shithole. I actually enjoy the Empire. And that the rest of the campus is a pile of shit, and this place sucks balls. So if you do decide to come here, well, you're a fucking moron because this place sucks. Really hope you guys enjoyed that video. And I didn't meet my girlfriend here. That's probably the only positive besides the room here. She's amazing, and there's a reason why she left the school, because the school was fucking shit. So yeah, and whatever. Really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Fuck this place. Never come here. Please, please run away. Thank you. Bye.